everyone, here is the storyline of the episode that aired last night. At the beginning of the episode, Uri saw a medical record in the name of Kim Uri, and the medical record stated that Uri had undergone heart surgery. However, Uri knew very well that there was never a scar from surgery in his body, so he was very sure that Kim Uri was not him. When he and Suji arrived home, they talked to Sun Young, who told Uri that the first time she saw Uri and Sun Jung, she didn't feel anything strange and she never thought that Uri was not Sun Young's biological son. In addition, Sun Young also showed a childhood photo of Kim Uri and Jung Sun Jung to Uri, where Uri firmly said that the boy in the photo was not him. The surprising fact certainly broke Uri's heart. He was silent and pensive. Then Suji asked Uri for one request, and she hoped that Uri would be willing to grant it. What Suji wanted was to find Uri's biological mother. Suji told Uri that before she knew that Sun Young was her biological mother, Uri had invited her to continue looking for Suji's biological mother so that the emotional pain that Suji experienced could improve. Now, Suji wanted to do the same thing for Uri. She wanted to cure Uri's emotional pain by looking for and finding Uri's biological mother. Uri did not immediately give an answer to Suji. He gave the answer to Suji the next day when he and Suji were doing morning exercise. At that time, Uri told Suji that he was raised in an orphanage for 6 years, and usually children live in orphanages for two reasons. The first is abandonment because their parents have died, and the second is intentional abandonment by their parents. Duri is one of the children who was abandoned by her parents. Uri said that all this time he was grateful because he was not abandoned, but he had to live in the orphanage because his mother died. However, now after knowing that his mother was not his biological mother, he felt disappointed. But then he told Suji that he didn't want to know who the parents were who abandoned him. He was happy enough to have Sun Young and his family now. Then Suji's reaction at that time was to respect Uri's decision. She promised not to force Uri to look for Uri's birth mother if Uri didn't want to do it. Meanwhile, there is another story from Hyun-sung, who contacted Na-young and told her to return to the Han family house. He did it because Kimari kept asking about Na-young. Then Hyun-sung also told Na-young that nothing would change with what Hyun-sung had decided for Na-young. He had no intention of forgiving Na-young. It's just that he wouldn't tell Kimari about what Na-young and Jin-tae had done. When Hyun-sung was about to tell Kimari the truth, Jin-tae also thought about asking Kimari to retake the genetic test, but then he remembered Na-young, who had a voice recording file. He became very upset because he couldn't do what he wanted because of Na-young, and when Hyun-sung was about to tell Kimari, Jin-tae and Na-young stopped Hyun-sung. Okay, everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.